These Santa Claus on camera with reindeer videos will surprise you. And here are times when Santa Claus was caught on camera with reindeer. Number 1. Santa's departure. Santa Claus in this clip is seen leaving the popular Christmas village in Finland. Santa Claus alongside Rudolph can be seen waving at a man as they depart the village to deliver gifts around the countryside. Number 2. After a man felt his house shaking, he decided to go out to investigate the cause of the incident. On raising his camera towards the sky, his camera caught something strange.
Santa Claus. Oh my gosh.
Number 3. In this video, Santa Claus is seen moving everywhere inside his sleigh with his reindeer pulling the sleigh as they move around flying up in the sky. Number 4. Like fireworks in the sky, Santa alongside the reindeer were caught on camera in the sky displaying their magical prowess, or maybe it's just fireworks. Tell us what you think.
Luli, Tetu. No. ¿Se está grabando esto, Papá Noel? ¡Vengan!
Number 5. After leaving his sleigh and reindeer behind, Santa Claus was seen walking on the roof of a house to find the chimney to use to enter the house. After several attempts to fit into the chimney, Santa eventually managed to with urgency, probably because his reindeer are out in the cold. Number 6. A camera was able to capture a rare moment of Santa Claus with his reindeer. In the video, Santa is seen flying in the sky with the sunrise in the background. Difficult to see but still undeniable. See the video for yourself. Number 7. In this video, Santa Claus was caught alongside his sleigh and reindeer flying up in the sky. Whether they're departing the North Pole or going back remains a mystery. Number 8. Santa Claus was caught on camera in the sky with his reindeer pulling the sleigh. He was caught on camera waving at the people, making it a rare time to have Santa not be afraid of getting caught on camera. Number 9. While the previous video might have shown Santa in the sky waving at everyone and not being shy or afraid of being caught on camera, well, in this particular video, Santa would rather order his reindeer to pull the sleigh faster to avoid getting caught on camera.
What the hell is that? Oh my God, look!
Number 10. In this clip, Santa Claus can be seen patting Rudolph the reindeer as they prepare for their journey ahead or for training. But judging from the reluctance from Rudolph, you think it's the latter. Number 11. Santa Claus was caught flying in the sky on Christmas Eve, and the sighting is nothing short of incredible. While short, it is still one of the rarest videos of Santa Claus sightings that made us believe more in Santa. Number 12. In this video, Santa Claus was caught on camera dropping gifts out of residency in what seemed to be a strange obsession with wrapping all the gifts in red. We don't mind, but we just find it an odd choice. Seems like Santa just wants to stay true to the red theme of Christmas. Number 13. The sighting of the sleigh in Texas, in the United States. A man named Steven decided to record the stormy skies while he was on his way back from a shopping trip for Christmas. But in the shocking camera footage that was captured, Stephen couldn't believe what he had witnessed with his own 2 eyes. In a sheer glimpse, he watched Santa glide across the open skies like a bullet on his sleigh. But that's not all. Stephen also saw his reindeer pulling the sleigh at the speed of light itself. Although the moment was fleeting and the scene was full of dark clouds, he remembers clearly what he saw and thankfully had captured proof for anyone who doubted him. In an instant, Stephen caught on camera what many have been dying to catch for years, to prove the existence of Santa Claus. Now, I'm sure that children around the globe will be thrilled to hear about Stephen's discovery. I don't know about you, but this scene has removed all of my doubts when it comes to Santa Claus, and I've decided to be good this year. Number 14. On this fateful night, a YouTuber had been recording a Christmas Eve YouTube vlog when he suddenly heard weird noises from downstairs. Since the YouTuber was home alone, he treaded quietly down the stairs to investigate the scene. And that's when things got juicy. When he entered the living room, he saw a figure in red and white clothing who appeared to be busy handling things in the corner. Upon seeing him, the kid said, "What are you doing?" But before he could even finish his sentence, something magical occurred. In a flash of sparkly red light, Santa disappeared into thin air, leaving behind no trail. But the floor underneath the Christmas tree was full of gifts. This was one of the best sightings of Santa Claus, which caught not only him but also some of the magic that he uses to teleport. What a time to be awake for the YouTuber. I have to say, I feel pretty envious. Number 15. We have yet another Santa sighting where he's on his sleigh, along with all 8 of his reindeer and one massive bag of presents for his army of children worldwide. The sleigh's silhouette can be seen against the blue twilight in this video. And compared to the videos of the sleigh that have been captured before, the sighting was much more near to the actual event. Also, it seemed to catch the sleigh moving at a much slower speed. Anyone can impersonate Santa and make a video that seems believable. All you really need is a costume and a good camera. You can also easily trick a bunch of people into believing that you saw Santa. By capturing a sleigh with Santa moving in the night sky, it's much more believable because no one can fake that. This is why the video portrays a much more believable scene and a much more shocking one at that. And if you still don't believe in Santa Claus, you may want to rethink that now. Number 16. Up next, we have yet another security camera footage of Santa, and this one is kind of crazy. The thing that I love most about this sighting is that the security footage also has sound, so you can actually hear everything that's happening in the video. As the video begins, we can see a lit fireplace next to a decorated Christmas tree, suggesting that it's probably Christmas Eve. And if you listen carefully to the video, you can hear the peculiar sounds inside the chimney. It sounds like a rush of wind before the fire goes out, and a short while later, there's a flash in front of the camera. Then, Santa is seen exiting the chimney and coming out of the fireplace into the living room. He quickly removes the presents from the chimney and places them under the tree, one of which is a whole entire surfboard. He ultimately leaves the way that he came from, unaware of the camera that has caught the entire thing. And it looks like he's left more than a few surprises for this fortunate family. Number 17. Up until now, we've witnessed Santa coming into the homes through chimneys. But in this next video, we see Santa taking a stroll down the sidewalk. This is probably very much different from what he's used to, but still, maybe Santa's just trying out a new entryway into the average house. In this video, 2 parents and their children saw Santa standing on the sidewalk in front of their home, contemplating which way that he should be taking into the house. However, after a while, Santa seemed to have disappeared, and that's when the family assumed that he had left. However, they would be wrong because after some time, upon hearing noises outside, the people went out again with their video camera and caught Santa in their backyard. When the children began to call out for Santa, he finally noticed they'd been caught, and he then made a run for it. But for this one family, this night will forever be etched in their memory as the night they caught Santa in the flesh on his routine route. Number 18. Now on this next clip, there's another example of the infinite magic of Santa. 2 teenagers were at home, and although they were a little too old to be receiving gifts from Santa, Santa was still nice enough to pay them a visit. Little did he know, though, that they would catch him on camera, or he might not have come at first. They saw Santa placing gifts under their Christmas tree, which went on for a little while before he finally disappears. His work there was done, or was it? Just moments after Santa had left, the two teenagers went near the fireplace and found a bag of goodies that he had mistakenly left. But just as one of the two teenagers was about to touch the bag, it magically disappeared into thin air. Perhaps Santa finally noticed something was missing and summoned it back to himself. Whatever the case may be, I'm just glad that we got to experience more of the magic of Christmas Eve. Santa sure surprised these two teenagers with a shocking move, and he can be such a tease sometimes. Number 19. Now, if you had magic in your bones, wouldn't you use it to go wherever you want and never have to walk again? Santa's philosophy is about going from home to home while delivering gifts. Until now, we've seen a lot of videos where Santa teleports in and out of homes with the utmost of ease and convenience. And for an older man like Santa, it's definitely a great arrangement. In the next video, Santa can be seen teleporting into the house next to the Christmas tree with footage that proves it all. It seems as though Santa just jumped into the air at one place and landed in another. Santa delivers the presents that he came to deliver, and then just as he's about to leave, he spots a peculiar thing on the Christmas tree. There's an elf on the shelf buried deep within the tree, and from the looks of it, Santa seems to be quite taken back by it. In fact, he likes it so much that he takes it off of the tree and puts it in his pocket. What do you know? This family gave Santa a gift as well, albeit unknowingly. Number 20. Everyone knows that Santa is a quiet visitor who makes the least amount of noise so that no one will wake up and find him on his mission to deliver presents to all the children of the world. But in the next video, you're not going to find Santa being as quiet as you're used to seeing him. At first, he comes in with a bag full of goodies and stands in front of the Christmas tree, admiring it. He then sniffs some yummy delights and finds cookies and milk under the tree. We all know that Santa loves cookies, and he dives right in. When he's done munching, Santa stands up again to take out his presents. But seeing as though he's been doing that all night, he must have been tired and uses magic to unpack the gifts and place them under the Christmas tree. This would be captured in the footage as the whole thing happened instantly. And we wish that we could also swish our hands in the air and make objects move, but alas, none of us are Santa Claus. Number 21. The next clip is nothing short of magical because what initially was thought to be a star actually turned out to be Santa instead. And who is Santa if not a star? The person recording the video began to gain interest in the star when he noticed that it was getting bigger and shining brighter than ever. Once he began recording the video, the star just kept getting bigger and bigger, and it was as if it was coming right towards him. This was until later that the star was so big that the person realized that it was actually Santa Claus on his sleigh since it was also Christmas Eve. Later, he began to see the sleigh up close, but the camera only caught a slight glimpse because it was shining so bright. Once again, Santa was the star of Christmas, and this time it was almost too literal. Number 22. We have yet another sleigh sighting for you, this time against the backdrop of the bright blue light of the moon. Sighted somewhere in America, this video was captured on New Year's Eve just as night was falling and all of the children were heading to bed for a night of deep sleep. Meanwhile, Santa would be caught in action trying to reach all of the homes in time. The sleigh was as usual accompanied by a big bag of goodies, reindeer, and Santa Claus himself. Although the scene was far from the camera, the sleigh can be seen in the video. This is proof that Santa exists, and with Christmas around the corner, you might be the next person to catch the sleigh in the sky. Number 23. In the next video, something shocking occurred. This might be one of the best proofs of Santa's existence to have ever been caught on camera. Two boys were out on Christmas Eve having fun near a lake when they spotted something amazing in the sky. They saw Santa's sleigh being pulled across the sky by his reindeer. But this time, there was something special about it. Unlike those other times when the sleigh was spotted in the sky, this time the sleigh was leaving a trail that seemed to be made out of stardust itself, leaving behind a lot of shimmers. This may be because of the magical fuel that Santa uses in his flying buggy, but the scene is no doubt remarkable. Of course, soon the sleigh disappeared completely from the sky, but I'm just glad the two boys caught it on camera for the rest of the world to see. Number 24. Finally, we have a different clip that's ever been seen before. The person filming the video was taking a trip to a ski lodge and trying to film people skiing on the frosty cliffs from inside the passing train. This was when he caught something truly magnificent passing outside of the train. Just as he headed into a tunnel, that's when he saw a sleigh pass by directly on top of the train, and no person in history has ever caught a sleigh this close up before. I have no doubt that this must have been an exhilarating experience. When the person came out of the tunnel from the other side, the sleigh was nowhere to be found. I'm super thrilled that this person had their camera on, because just imagine if he didn't. We would have missed out on this incredible experience. Whether it's the light of day or the dead of night, Santa has been seen by the public far too many times to be fictitious. After watching all these videos, we certainly believe that he's real. But do you? Number 25. In this next security camera sighting, Santa would be caught suddenly appearing in the living room from a beam of light. A sharp, orangey glow seemed to teleport Santa into the room. Now, Santa can be hilarious because just as he entered the room, he didn't even take a moment before diving straight for the milk and cookies. After all, he loves it when people leave something out for him since he works so hard all night long on Christmas Eve. Santa's then seen gulping down the milk and gobbling up the cookies before he drops a few presents and then disappears into the same light that he initially emerged from. Santa's just full of mystery and magic, isn't he? And if you also want to catch him sometime in your living room, install a hidden camera. But be careful that he doesn't see it, because you don't want to end up on the naughty list, do you? And that is it for this video. Don't forget to hit the like button below and subscribe. See you in the next video. Share this with your friends and family. You can also send your own videos to be featured on the channel. Have a good one.